Oh. Adam!
Trust me. You are twice divorced, and you have no one in my life at the moment, and you haven't for quite some time. Okay.
The UK premiere of Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip, coming soon to More 4.
Whatever you need from your hotel, find it at Hotels.com. Wake up happy.
Following our 2 price cuts, someone chooses British Gas every 20 seconds. That's 34,830 people every week. British Gas, committed to affordable energy.
Is technology the enemy of nature?
Some people think it's fun.
Is greatness a matter of size? Do you need vast spaces to feel safe? Do you need 2 liters of fuel to get 1 liter of milk? Isn't it easier to stop asking questions? Yes, but we won't, because we care.
One of these people earns £72,000 a year. If our contestant can work out who it is, they will win their wage.
Oh, God.
You're going to have to go on your hunches.
Don't think she's at the top of her profession yet.
The brand new series, Win My Wage, starts Monday at 4:15 on 4.
Gabrielle's game.
Oh, that's so sweet. Are they from Adam?
Maybe.
The phone book from BT. When making the right call matters.
With Big Brother 8 in full swing, are you still trying to work out why the housemates behave the way they do? Yeah, I know, I am too. The good news is that every Sunday, some of the best psychologists in the country are going to be joining me to provide some fascinating answers.
Big Brother on the couch, tonight at 8 on 4.
E.ON are here and they're changing energy for good. They're developing one of the world's largest offshore wind farms right here in the UK. This is what change feels like.
Oh, great, a spot. Just use this. New Clean and Clear Spot Treatment Gel. Could start to reduce spot size in just 4 hours. New Clean and Clear Spot Treatment Gel.
And here we have a perfectly sublime example of neoclassical cuisine.
That could be us one day, Olive.
Albertino feta, ever so clever cubes.
Everyone wants to be green, but we all want to go on holiday. Well, now there are companies who say we can do both. But can we? Or is paying to reduce your carbon footprint just a load of hot air? Dispatches, the Great Green Smokescreen, Monday at 8 on 4.
90% of life is showing up.
Turn everything to your advantage.
Positive things happen to positive people.
You live and learn, then you die and forget it all. My life's motto? Expect the unexpected.
Dinner party chimes in Belfast and come dine with me at 6:45. First, Carl Dinnan with the Channel 4 News.
The Conservative candidate for Ealing Southall makes unexpected friends. 3 weeks ago, his company gave money to Labour.
Good evening. Tony Litt doesn't live in the constituency and joined the Tory party just days before his selection. Now we know he went to a fundraising bash with Tony Blair last month, where his company gave the Labour Party a generous cheque. Embarrassing news for the Conservatives, as polls show the Labour Party enjoying a Braun-inspired bounce. Also tonight, 2 trainee doctors arrested after the Glasgow and London car bombs are released without charge. And the most senior Al-Qaeda man convicted in Britain is allegedly attacked in jail. His lawyer wants segregation for Muslim prisoners. Gordon Brown wants to keep everyone on their toes, it seems. It's reported he's asked Cabinet Office Minister Ed Miliband to start work on Labour's election manifesto. And any thoughts the Prime Minister may entertain of a snap election will have been strengthened by 2 polls putting the party way out in front. ICM for the Sunday Telegraph shows Labour on 40%, the Conservatives on 33% and the Liberal Democrats on 19%. It's Labour's biggest lead since 2005. But there is one election that's definitely happening this month in Ealing Southall, where Tory hopes of a strong performance have been rocked by news that their candidate's company gave money to the Labour Party just a few weeks ago. James Blake reports from Ealing, where tempers today got a little frayed.
Just 4 days until the by-election, and David Cameron's hand-picked, fast-tracked candidate has been exposed to have a dark and embarrassing past. Last month, Tony Litt met Tony Blair at a fundraising dinner. He even gave Labour a cheque for nearly £5,000 in the name of his radio station. Just days later, he then decided to join the Conservative Party.
It's not odd at all. I attend a number of these events in my previous job when I was managing director of this radio station. It's the #1 radio station in the country, and I used to attend a number of these events, and the week before I was at a David Cameron event.
But people will say this is opportunistic.
Not at all. I've been a Conservative Party member for the last few weeks. I've been a supporter since 1992. There's traffic problems, there's parking problems, there's cleaning problems.
Campaigning upstairs at a Hindu temple in Southall, the young pretender tries to persuade the voters.
That's strange. He has given money to Labour and seems to be a bit dodgy then, you know.
Unfortunately, politics is very dirty, as you know, and I'm afraid that dirtiness is going to carry on. It's a pity.
Out you! All of you! The revelations has made emotions run high here. As Tony Litt was leaving, there was some heckling and pushing.
I'm upset because he's Kismet Radio's director.
Eventually, the police arrived. Neighbours had reported a fight in the temple.
I take it he wasn't invited to the temple to speak at all, was he?
No. At the same time, the Liberal Democrat team turned up.
The Tories have somebody who clearly doesn't quite know where he belongs. I think lots of Tories will be unhappy that somebody who is now their flag bearer was only the other day clearly wanting to be in with Tony Blair and the Labour government.
This is embarrassing for David Cameron, who suffered another blow today. Gordon Brown is now 7 points ahead of the Conservatives in the polls, and there are reports that work on Labour's general election manifesto has begun.
I certainly don't underestimate the Prime Minister, but I know his approach is a continuation of one that has failed Britain, that's given us this social breakdown, family breakdown, rising crime.
Back in Ealing, the local Labour